Soulframe's Preludes 13 has finally dropped, and in this video we're breaking down the patch notes. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Kicking things off, we're getting 100 arcs as compensation for the Moonsteel threads. They confirmed it in a recent interview that more threads is coming specifically to let us swap armor sets freely because of the new Virtue System update. Also, please let me know your thoughts on this update below. After all, the devs could see this video, and not only does it help me push the video further, but it also provides them with feedback. So here we have the new Votives feature, which is conveniently located right by the world trees. That means no more scouring the entire map for quests because everything is now centralized in one spot. This is specifically for your faction's tail quests. Here the description says, tails are no longer a matter of chance. At the roots of Alka, not all dreams go unanswered. Votives are now available at world trees throughout Alka, offering a clearer and more deliberate way to take on challenges. So now we can accept tails directly from the world trees and even preview the challenges for each available task. We did get a dev stream preview, but I see they made this quest section look better. Next is Operation The Organ. This is the new game mode added with Preludes 13. And basically what you need to do is locate the active structure in mid-wrath and destroy its eye-like faceplates to open the main doorways leading into the inside. Then, once you inside, you need to target and dismantle the central core machinery to cripple its power. That is these light things in the middle, then ascend the exterior elevator to the top and defeat the final defenses, which will complete the objective. So this mission also involves waves of enemies, so you just need to take them out once at the top, and you can also come to this section and use lighting to destroy enemies, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Next is a new boss called the Vadagar Bear, which is a variant of the Waste Bear. Seek out the Vadagar Bear at night across Midwrath to face its reworked abilities and earn rewards. So I'm not sure what items this bear drops, and it has not been disclosed yet, so next is items we do know where to find. Over here we have a new armor set that's called the Wastewear. That's the Wazard robes, the Wazard's bicocket, and the Wazard's trunks. All of these fragments can be farmed by doing the new game mode, the Organ. We also got 3 new weapons. First of which is the Seathorn, which is a staff, and drops from 3-star tails. Then the Dread Gauntlets of the Fire King's army, which can be acquired from 3-star Kith of King's Tail, or from the Enclave itself. Then lastly, the Magnetic Twin Blades of Dendrit, which can drop from the Organ game mode, or from a Reaper, and Etheldred the Weaver. Next is a new camera system and player physics were changed. It says here, Preludes 13 aims to improve player controls and camera movement to provide a smoother gameplay experience, including physics changes that make Envoy movements snappier. So, reapproached camera smoothness and motion while following the Envoy. Improved FOV zoom out to better catch incoming enemies. Sharper Envoy movements to improve responsiveness. Reduce stiffness in Envoy movements. Smoothed lock-on magnetism to allow for more responsive target acquisition. Reduce target swapping while pressing your block input during combat. So these changes were long overdue, and after diving in right after the update, I have to admit, the game feels really good. The character is now positioned at the perfect distance, and during combat, the camera zooms out just right, and yeah, the overall combat camera is perfect. Next is some mini quests that were added. So this is part of an ongoing work to bring more small, discoverable adventures to Alka. We have the Mistress of the Thread, which is a poem that leads you to the Sinkland depths, where every vibration is a death knell, and every shadow has 8 legs. Then the Lightning in a Veil, it says here, a storm brews over Cairness while a skittish witch brews something of their own. And then finally the Deadwood, a legion of sinecure loggers split Deadwood for days, knowing not that even the dead can seek revenge. Next up is the massively expanded character customization in Soulframe. This will bring new hairstyles, eye colors, and new face options to let you customize your very own character. Here you'll find new hairstyles seamlessly for all body types, expanded hair color palettes with enhanced tinting and material support, refined Envoy head models with improved proportions, a variety of complexion choices, the ability to toggle between the 2 body types, and even packed recoloring. And this is just the beginning, so they said that many more additions are on the way in future updates. We also got the Virtue System, which I did go over in another video if you want to check that out. It will be somewhere on the screen in the corner. We also got some additional changes, which is a lot, so let's start at the top. So, added a new title loading screen when launching the game, which is this screen. The Wastebear Fable can now be replayed through the journal. Added distinct category icons and improved organization in the arsenal. Added a side-mounted icon for enchantments in the weapon and sidearm section of the arsenal. Added new tails and improved existing ones with updates to objectives, spawning, and overall reliability. 1-star tails no longer play the celebration animation after completion, however, the rewards earned pop-up remains. Increase the amount of river pearls found along rivers. Increased damage bonus given by Gildor joineries. Stealth kills now audibly alert enemies that are extremely close by. Alerted enemies are faster to return to their idol once they've finished investigating, while enemies having just fought now take longer. Downed envoys can now spectate alive party members during Agari or boss fights. Mace-wielding heavy sinecures Slam now deals voltaic damage to better match the attacks. Made Ode red balloons destructible. Reduce the rate at which unblockable attacks are used by enemies. Ode shredders now inflict damage should you touch their grinding teeth. Reduce the amount of trap mockeries within the glades of Andoran. Changed Vadagar Stag's spawn in Birdie's Bog to better accommodate his fight. Updated the bow walking animation while aiming. Removed the animation after defeating an Agari. Added a prompt to purchase additional weapon or pack capacity if the envoy has no more slots after crafting an item. Envoys can now purchase loadout capacity from the Arsenal loadout drop-down menu. Removed Bromius, Garen Rude, and Orengal packs from Avocat's Gots, as these packs are now acquirable from Zenith's wares. Reworked melee hit audio so impact sounds now correctly reflect the weapon used. Rebalanced melee weapon sound effects across all weapons to sound more consistent and even, and finally, continued updates to lighting, environment, and volumetric fog. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I need to actually get into the game for a couple of hours to actually form an opinion on the game, and then I'll make an updated video for that, so let me get to that right away. If you guys found this info at all insightful, hit that like and subscribe button. We go over updates, patch notes, and much, much more.